Around the world, there are currently about 1,570 occupations ongoing in solidarity with Occupy Wall Street. But here in Canada, the country whose head banker was appointed bank regulator to the world, the Occupy movement is under attack. Anything serves as rationale to attack the longest sustained protest in a generation. Victoria, BC, served an eviction notice on their Occupy movement so they could set up an ice rink. Vancouver Mayor Gregor Robertson used the suspected overdose death of a young woman to discredit Occupy Vancouver. The fact that Vancouver is the overdose and homeless capital of Canada is irrelevant. The occupiers of the Vancouver Art Gallery lawn were just attacked by police under the auspices of fire code violations. In London, Ontario, police arrived at Victoria Park in the middle of the night and destroyed the shelter and possessions of occupiers. Violations of night trespass laws trump freedom of speech and assembly. In Toronto, Mayor Rob Ford is monitoring the occupation in St. James Park. He is watching with great interest to see how the occupation is dealt with elsewhere. You see, Occupy Toronto is on ground held jointly by the city and the United Church. This provides some sanctuary, allowing the movement here to continue shedding light on social inequity and injustice. No protection for the right of free speech and assembly is anticipated from the courts. The judiciary is as much an instrument of the 1% as any politician elected with corporate money. The 1% media, which first tried to ignore the Occupy movement, is now attacking it with unrelenting smears about drugs and violence. It's as if nothing had ever happened in a city park before. But the best example of resistance to come to us comes from the working class city of Oakland, California. Attempts to break up the occupation there resulted in a general strike on November 2nd, which shut down the city's massive port facilities. And a general strike is the logical outcome of this movement. The representatives of the 1% are banking on winter and news cycle fatigue to kill the movement. However, it is the sustained and widespread nature of these protests that are their strength. Egypt and Tunisia were not taken in a day. Consider for a moment the sacrifices being made in Syria on a daily basis. The time is coming to strike, not for any individual right or benefit, but for the rights and benefits of all. Visit your local Occupy site or attend an Occupy assembly or action. When the occupation in your city is under attack, it is incumbent upon you personally to initiate action at work. The action you take is up to you and the worker beside you. It doesn't have to be a massive job action, but it has to be linked directly to the attacks on the Occupy movement in your city. Try having a general assembly by the water cooler. Or use the people's microphone to address your boss at the staff meeting. Just go to work and occupy yourselves. In Toronto, for Rabble TV, I'm Umberto da Silva, not Rex Murphy.